I'm gonna start knitting to help with my ADHD. I keep seeing people with ADHD knitting and they recommend it. Even here on this channel, some of you guys have recommended it to me. So I decided to try it out. I got some needles and some yarn and I'm gonna make leg warmers. I don't have a pattern, I'm just gonna make rectangles and then sew them at the sides. I thought that's an okay project to start with. So I actually know how to knit. I don't even remember trying to learn it or anything. But as a child, I used to watch my mom knit all the time. And I've always loved watching people do things with their hands. I still do. I love watching someone write in their notebook or watching someone knit. I would lay my head on my mom's arm and watch her knit, and it would calm me down so much. I just love the repetitive movements. I could sit there forever watching. It probably wasn't comfortable for her though, like knitting with someone laying on your arm. But somehow, just through watching my mom knit, I learned how to knit without even trying. I never really made any proper projects though. I would just make a little square with some scrap yarn, get bored and then not touch knitting again for years. But the truth is I really love it and I was really excited to start this. And I guess knitting is like stimming. Stimming is basically when you do repetitive little things like tapping, fidgeting, pacing, or even humming to calm your nervous system or help yourself focus. A lot of people with ADHD stim because our brains are constantly looking for stimulation or trying to regulate themselves. I did 2 rows already. I don't know, it looks like nothing right now, but it will grow. And I think stimming can actually be really helpful if you're not doing something that harms you, obviously. So I have a fidget toy. 1 second. I only have one, but I want to try more. It looks like this. I mostly use it when I'm reading or when I need to watch or listen to something that I find boring, but still have to pay attention to. So I play with it, and the way it works is that you push on these little balls and they move. You don't have to make it so loud, obviously. So there's a squishy layer inside and it makes the movement not too easy and not too hard. So it helps to keep your hands moving a little bit. It's actually a toy for kids, like a puzzle. You're supposed to match every hole with the corresponding colored ball. Like this one is red and the hole is red also, and this one is matching. And all of them should be matching to finish the game. And to do that, you just move the balls around and try to get them to their holes. But it's a bit too easy and I don't use it for that purpose. In the beginning, when I first tried it, I thought it was stupid and it didn't work. But then I tried reading while playing with it and it actually helped me focus more easily. It was also easier for me to remember what I read. And I think knitting is similar. It is repetitive, it keeps your hands busy, and at the end you actually create something that you can use. Unlike a fidget toy, which doesn't create anything. That's really cool. Oops. That's it. I'm someone who really needs to be creative. It makes me feel satisfied and useful. And I want to have leg warmers that I made myself and that I'm actually going to wear. So I went shopping for yarn and knitting needles yesterday. I found this really nice, cool looking shop online. But when I got there, they were doing renovations and it was closed. So I had to go to another one, and it was a tiny shop and everything was behind the counter where only the lady there had access. So I couldn't pick anything myself. I wanted to like walk around the shop and look at different yarn, but it was a bit different. She didn't speak English and I didn't want to keep bothering her with my Google Translate. I just pointed at a random yarn that looked like it could be a nice color for leg warmers and just asked for needles. I don't know. I think they can be okay for leg warmers. I didn't even check the material or if the thickness matched the needles, but apparently it's fine. So yeah, it's okay. I guess I can go to the other shop next time. These Sophie scarves, I think that's what they're called. I also have one more here. Last year when I visited my parents, my mom and I made a few together. I never used them though. This is actually the first time I'm wearing one because I didn't really know how to style it. I still don't. And this one I actually used for overnight curls. 1 second, let me show you. Like it's a little bit bigger. No, this one is bigger. Yeah, this one is the normal one. Like I fold it like that, and then I just do it like that, and then wrap my hair around it. It makes my hair super soft too somehow. Doesn't look like it would, but it does. Dude, my back hurts a little. So I decided to make a proper one without the thinner ends, because those don't really work for hair. Like they create tighter curls at the end, which I don't want. I'm thinking of making more of a rectangle that curls slightly at the sides, then rolling it and sewing it together. So it works as one of those overnight curling tools. I also want to add little thin pieces at the ends that I can use to tie my hair. Oh my god, I don't think I explained that well at all. But I'll show you when I make it. Basically, I'm making a short, normal scarf that I'm going to roll and sew. I don't know why I decided to make something so random, but I guess that's fine for starting. No need to start with a sweater or something, because I know if I would start with a sweater, I'll just give up in 2 days. I know it. I need to start with things that I can finish quickly and like I can see something that I created, so that I will get motivation to do bigger projects for longer periods of time. I can't just sit and start from a big sweater. The thing is though, I get really bad headaches from knitting if I do it for too long. I can't knit without looking at it. So I stare very intensely at the stitches and the yarn, and my posture is probably terrible too. I just strain my neck. I just need to look like this. And then I get bad headaches. So I'm gonna try and not hyperfixate on this. I wanna knit just a little bit each day, like 30 minutes, and that's it. That's enough. Anyway, I don't have that much time. This is so much fun. That's how it's going. This is the bit. I've also noticed that when I knit while watching something or talking to someone, I actually remember things better, like the conversations or what I was watching. It's like keeping my hands busy helps my brain stay present instead of drifting off. I don't know if that's an ADHD thing, but it really feels like it helps me process and retain things better. So yeah, I'm going to test whether this improves my life or my ADHD brain. I guess even just the act of creating something will help me. I just hope I won't get bored in the middle of each project and abandon it to start something new. Maybe the way to do it is to have more than one project going at the same time, so I can switch between them whenever I feel like I'm getting bored. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'm still knitting. Let me know if you knit, sew, or crochet or something like that, and if it helps you in any way. Do you think it helps your ADHD if you have it? I'm curious about your opinions. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye! I'll just continue. I'll just be here for a while.